Dark spots. They're stubborn, they're frustrating, and here's the shocking truth. Nearly 40% of adults will deal with hyperpigmentation in their lifetime. Now imagine this. Tomorrow morning, you look in the mirror and see skin so smooth, so even-toned, it looks like you've filtered real life. Feels impossible, right? But here's the suspense. What if I told you the answer to fading those dark spots isn't sitting on a beauty shelf, but in your kitchen cabinet in something as small as seeds? Stay until the very end, because not only will I reveal which seeds work, but I'll share a secret skin-protecting recipe you can make at home. And trust me, it's worth the wait. Why dark spots happen? So, let's unravel the mystery. Why do these dark spots even appear? The culprit here is melanin, the natural pigment that gives our skin, our eyes, even our hair their color. Normally, melanin is a hero. It protects your skin from UV rays, it absorbs sunlight, and it shields you from damage. But here's where the story twists. Sometimes, melanin goes into overdrive. Instead of spreading evenly, it piles up in certain spots, leaving behind patches that look darker than the rest of your skin. Now, let's break it down like detectives. 45% of cases? That's the sun's fingerprint. UV rays trigger melanin production, and too much sun leads to clusters of dark patches. 30%? That's acne's revenge. Even after a pimple heals, leftover inflammation tells your skin to produce extra pigment. 15% come from aging as we grow older. Cell turnover slows, and dark marks linger longer. And the last 10%? Hormones and stress things like pregnancy, birth control, or even anxiety can throw melanin completely off balance. So here's the shocking truth. Nearly 1 inch every 2 women over 25, that's 50% of women worldwide, struggle with hyperpigmentation at some point in their lives. So now the big question is, which seeds can help reduce this, and how? Flax seeds, the inflammation fighters. First up, flax seeds. They may be tiny, but they're loaded with omega-3s and lignans compounds proven to calm inflammation. Here's the math. 25% of dark spots are caused by inflammation after acne. Flax seeds directly target that 1 in 4 cases. The suspense? These seeds don't just reduce marks, they regulate oil, soothe redness, and help your skin repair faster. Question for you, would you sprinkle these on your oatmeal if you knew they could erase a quarter of your pigmentation triggers? Sunflower seeds, the skin shields. Next, sunflower seeds, crunchy, tasty, and packed with vitamin E, the skin's natural shield. Here's the calculation. Oxidative stress from pollution and sun damage is behind 30% of pigmentation issues. Vitamin E reduces that stress by up to 50%. Think about that. By eating sunflower seeds daily, you could cut nearly a third of your pigmentation triggers in half. Now the question, do you prefer applying vitamin E creams, or would you rather eat your protection from the inside out? Pumpkin seeds, the melanin regulators. Now, pumpkin seeds, or as I call them, the regulators. They're loaded with zinc, and here's the shocking stat. People with low zinc are 60% more likely to develop uneven skin tone. Why? Because zinc tells melanin when to stop overproducing. Without zinc, your skin can't regulate pigment. With zinc, you've got balance. So think about this. Would you eat a handful of pumpkin seeds a day if it meant reducing your risk of uneven skin by more than half? Sesame seeds, the ancient brighteners. Sesame seeds, ancient and powerful. For over 2,000 years, Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine have used them for skin healing. Why? Because of sesamol, a natural compound that lightens and protects skin. Here's the jaw-dropper. Nearly 35% of people in Asia rely on sesame-based oils for pigmentation treatments. That's millions of people trusting this little seed instead of chemical creams. So let me ask you, would you sprinkle sesame seeds on your salad if it meant your skin naturally brightened with every bite? Chia seeds, the hydration boosters. And then there's chia, the hydration kings. These seeds increase skin hydration by 15 to 20%, and hydrated skin heals 30% faster. That means dark spots fade quicker, lines soften, and your skin looks plumper. Imagine this. Every time you eat chia pudding or toss chia in a smoothie, you're not just feeding your body, you're literally speeding up your skin's healing process. So tell me, are you team chia pudding, or do you just toss them in your smoothies? Let's add this up like detectives solving a case. Flax reduces 25% of pigmentation from inflammation. Sunflower shields 30% from oxidative stress. Pumpkin lowers risk of uneven tone by 60%. Sesame trusted by 35% of Asian populations. Chia speeds healing by 30%. When you combine them, you're covering almost 90% of pigmentation causes. That's not just food, that's a strategy. But now comes the suspense. How do you actually use these seeds together for maximum power? You've been waiting for it, the recipe, the secret blend that pulls all this science together. Here it is. 1 tablespoon flax, plus 1 tablespoon sunflower, plus 1 tablespoon pumpkin, 1 teaspoon sesame, 1 tablespoon chia. Grind them, mix them, and add to smoothies, oatmeal, or yogurt. Do this daily for 30 days. Take a before and after photo, you'll see your skin glow like never before. So let me leave you with a challenge. Will you commit to 30 days of seeds and track your progress? Or will you keep waiting for the next cream to work? Hit that like button, share this with someone battling dark spots, and subscribe, because in my next video, I'll reveal the one super seed combination scientists are studying that could reduce pigmentation by 40% in just 8 weeks. Because glowing skin doesn't always come from expensive bottles. Sometimes it grows from a seed.